Hi. Getting to know the weeds in your garden can open up a world of possibilities when you start to recognise how valuable and useful some of these pesky plants can be. I'm Karla and I'm here for Coffs Harbour's Sustainable Living program and Living Lightly, and we're going to talk about 5 useful weeds that you might have growing in your garden. Let's start down here in my lovely little weedy embankment. The first one I'm going to show you is this lovely sow thistle. You can see its leaves here are great to use in salads, crunchy and just like lettuce. The flowers also attract lots of beneficial insects to your garden. Down here covering my embankment we have a plant called scurvy weed or Commelina cyanea. It's actually a native plant and it's very similar to the Tradescantia or wandering dew that you might have growing in the shady spots in your garden. The leaves of both of those plants are edible, and another great use for this is that it's a quick cover for bare soil. It makes a great living mulch. Down here too we have a lovely little plant called slender celery. I don't know if you can see this one, but it makes a great garnish on your salads. Tastes a bit like parsley and celery, of course, and again the beneficial insects just love the flowers of this plant. We'll go for a walk and have a look at a couple of other weeds that I've got in my garden, but before we do I just want to let you know that there's some great resources to have a look at before you go out and start eating the weeds in your garden. It's really important to understand or to know and be able to identify them properly, and make sure that you're aware of the inputs to the plant before you go munching on your weeds. So let's have a look around the garden and see what else we can find. Another great weed that you might find in your garden if you're lucky is this lovely little chickweed. Now chickweed's a great little rambler, it covers the ground quickly and it's very nutritious and edible. The chooks love it too, just out of interest, but it's great to put in your smoothies in the morning, a little green smoothie, or sprinkle on your salads, or even make a whole salad out of this. Chickweed is a lovely little weed to have in your garden. Okay, so my final great weed that you might have in your garden is this cat's ears or false dandelion. You might be lucky enough to have dandelions as well. They're very similar. This lovely little rosette of leaves down here and these pretty yellow flowers which the bees just love. The leaves are edible. They've got big deep tap roots as well, so they can pull up all those minerals from down in the subsoil and make it available in the top part of the soil. So getting to know your weeds, you might find some that are edible, but all weeds really have a use, whether it be as a band-aid to heal some bare earth or to provide food and habitat for other animals. They're great things to really embrace in your garden. Get to know them, get to love them, work with them and see how you go.